Police officers returned to the stand today on day 6 of testimony in the trial of the men accused of killing Ahmaud Arbery. The officer peppered with questions about Greg McMichael and Larry English. That's the man who owned the under construction home Arbery was inside before he was shot and killed. Our Haley Mason has been live in the Glenn County Courthouse, and she joins us now outside with what else is happening in South Georgia. Haley, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Karen. We've been reporting about Officer Robert Rash for more than a year. We were one of the first to bring you all those text messages between him and the homeowner, Larry English. Well, today we got to put a face with the name. But first, not before Kevin Goff, the defense attorney that found himself mired in racially offensive controversy, got up to speak this morning again. Here's video of Kevin Goff. He turned heads and left many people in shock yesterday when he said he did not want any more black pastors coming into the courtroom to sit with the Arbery family. He said they could influence the jury. He brought this up after he had found out that Al Sharpton sat in the courtroom Wednesday afternoon. And today, after much outcry about what many have called racially offensive statements, Goff tries to address the court, saying he does still plan to file a motion about this matter, but he's going to make it more specific. Here's his exchange with the judge this morning.
If my statements yesterday were overly broad, I will follow up with a more specific motion on Monday, putting that and those concerns in the proper context. And my apologies to anyone who might have inadvertently been offended.
It's not. And then right now on stand is Officer Rash on the stand talking about his body cam experience when he walked up to the house after patrolling the area looking for the man who had been on surveillance video. He asked several neighbors if they recognized the man that we now know to be Arbery, but no one did. The body cam is from 2 weeks prior to the shooting. Officer Rash showed up with other officers. Their guns were drawn after being told that the trespasser was in the home again. You'll also see Greg and Travis McMichael on that video. Travis McMichael is armed. They're on scene searching with their neighbor, Diego Perez. The state questioned that Officer Rash on if he gave the McMichaels authority to act as police officers.
So he ran in the garage?
That's where they
That's
saw
what
him.
Travis said he did, but he came, when Travis got down there, he ran in the house and told me. And I ran out front, he was looking for a flashlight and all that kind of. And so I was watching down here the whole time, and I didn't see anybody come across the street.
Did you deputize Greg McMichael?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
No, ma'am.
Did you give him any authority to act as a police officer?
No, ma'am.
All right.
My goal with sending that text was Greg McMichael had, to my knowledge, about 30 plus years of law enforcement experience. Who else to be an expert witness? Call 911.
And the defense took the stand or stood up to question Officer Rash and talk about why Travis McMichael would have been armed. They implied that Arbery might have stolen something, even though the officer said there was no evidence of him stealing anything inside that home. We'll be bringing you more updates on this testimony coming up on CBS 46 News this afternoon. But for now, reporting live outside the Glenn County Courthouse, Haley Mason, CBS 46.
All right, great work there, Haley. Thank you.